Hello guys, my name is Richard Ryan, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario World. In the last episode, we completed most of the Forest of Illusion, but we took a slight detour to get rid of this tower, which opened up our 4th Star Road. That means there's only one more left, and that one's in the final area, which means we're not going to get to it quite yet. The 2nd Star Road, in case you're wondering, is in Vanilla Dome, which is why it doesn't show up on the map. In this episode, we're going to complete the second to last level in Forest of Illusion so we can get to the castle and put this to rest once and for all. But to do that, we need to go back to a level that we've already completed, but we need to get the secret exit, and that is Forest of Illusion 3. If you remember last time, this is a level that has bombs and galoombas and bubbles, and these bubbles pop when they come into contact with anything. So, pipes, blocks, and Mario himself. Which means this level can be kind of dangerous, and that's not necessarily a good thing because we want to be a little cautious. By the way, I really like this setup right here. With the spring in the shell. I like how you hit the shell from underneath and then it, oh, that's not good. You hit the shell from underneath and it gives you the spring. This is a level that we need to have Super Mario for. And I'm gonna grab a Super Mushroom in our stock. Just so we have it and we're covering all our bases, so to speak. I could grab that fruit, but I don't think it's really worth it because, as I've learned playing this level in the past, these enemies in the bubbles are really unpredictable. Plus, we can just grab this one right here. We can get a Happy Cloud from it. Happy Cloud. I don't think we're gonna grab every single coin, but it's not that big of a deal. Grab as many of them as we can anyway. Does he still drop a 1-up at the end, or no? Probably not. Nah, I think you have to grab all the coins for him to do that. That's kind of cool, though. The Happy Cloud actually despawns the Charge and Chuck, so we don't have to deal with him at all. And did that Goomba just disappear? What is going on? That is never seen that before. Anyway, that's the only reason you do Super Mario is to break into those blocks. You don't need Yoshi for this because we're going to be going into a castle and he can't enter those anyway. But regardless, let's finish Forest of Illusion. Roy's Castle. So this level immediately introduces a new mechanic. New to the Mario series, as well as this game. The Block Snake. The Block Snake is a line of blocks that is on a set path, and you need to stay on that set path, otherwise you are going to fall into the lava down there. This has never been my favorite thing in Mario, although I would say that this one is a little bit better because it moves kind of fast. Sometimes they move really, really slow. Sometimes you can get really unlucky and those Potaboos can get stuck in this area right here, in between the front of the snake block and the ceiling, and then it transfers it into this room. So you just have a whole bunch of objects to deal with. Look out for those discolored spikes on the ceiling, they fall. That's the end of that Block Snake section, but we're not quite done yet with this level. Oh, I didn't expect to get hit by the thing there. That's unfortunate. I sure wish I could, despawn that. Oh, wow, that was close. Alright. Now seems like a good time to go. There's one more Bowser statue in front of the door here. These Bowser statues are completely invincible. There's no way to destroy them. You can jump on top of them, but that doesn't really do anything. There's one part in the final level where you'll encounter gold ones. With the route I'm going to take, we won't be able to see them, but those ones actually jump around, and I don't think you can jump on them. I could be wrong, but... Anyway, let's move on to the boss. Now this boss might seem kind of familiar. That's because it's a reskin of Morton, who was the worst Koopaling, in my opinion. And as you can see, he's just as easy. The only difference with this boss, this is our first instance of a reused boss. The difference here is that the walls on the side now close in. Oh wait, hold on. This is my favorite cutscene. Oh. Finally, these castles have gotten payback for Mario destroying them with hammers and stomping them with his feet. Mario has found his way through the Forest of Illusion and has put an end to Roy Koopa of Castle Number 5. Onward to the dangerous, but tasty, Chocolate Island. But all I was going to say is that the walls on the side close in, so you have less room to maneuver in. Still, if you know what to do, not a hard boss. So we're starting Chocolate Island now, the second to last world in Super Mario World. Not counting the secret worlds, of course, but we'll be sure to do those before we complete the game. Anyway, this one is kind of off of the island, but it's still part of Chocolate Island anyway. Let's start Chocolate Island 1. Immediately, we're introduced to two new enemies. That right there is a Dino Rhino, and these tiny ones are Dino Torches. The Dino Rhinos aren't really that bad. They're just big, slow, dumb dinosaurs that don't cause any real threat. The Dino Torches are a little more annoying because they can shoot fire out of their mouth and they move really, really fast. Not only can they shoot fire in front, but they also shoot it upwards. So we got a cannon pipe. Just make sure you're holding make sure you're holding forward, jump, and run all at the same time. That way, you get maximum height and speed from that. Wow. Please get that mushroom. Okay, good. Thank God. Bit of a setback there, but it's not a big deal because there's a fire flower right there. Okay. Get one up. We're not starting out with a huge assortment of lives right now, but that's not really a complaint if you've been watching this series. That one in particular, I think they really want you to hold all those buttons, because otherwise I don't think you'll be able to land on that Koopa. So, got some bonus points. And we are moving on. Immediately into a ghost house level. Which means, once again, we're gonna have to bid Yoshi farewell. But if all goes well, we'll see him in the next level. This ghost house in particular I remember being really annoying, because you got these big groups of Eries coming at you, and you have these moving pits. Ugh, and when they close in on both sides like that, that is no good. Another thing that makes this section kind of annoying is this guy. I don't actually remember what this enemy's name is. I think it might just be like Fishing Ghost, but I like to call him Lakitu because he's pretty much a Lakitu, but instead of a 1-up on the end of his fishing pole, he has blue fire. And if it wasn't obvious, that is going to hurt you pretty badly. Thankfully, he's at a pretty good height to where you're not really in danger of getting, like, unfairly caught by him by just standing there. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is why this part is kind of annoying. Thankfully on this next one, I think all we need to do is duck. Oh, no, it's a tiny one. Alright, we're almost out of here. Oh my gosh, come on. Okay, whew. We had danger closing in on all sides there. Alright, this here is probably one of my favorite little parts in any of the ghost houses. We have two different ghost types. We have a line of ghosts that I'm going to call a boo snake, because I don't actually know the official name of it off the top of my head. And these guys, which are even better, they are called boo blocks. Boo blocks are boos disguised as blocks, and when you turn away from them, they stop being solid and they become ghosts again. And we actually need them to get up to that door over there. So we're gonna bring our little boo group. Come on, guys. The nice thing, too, is that when they're solid, you can still turn away from them when they're standing on top, and you can make them rise a bit. And that's all we need to do in that level. Get some more bonus points. And we are moving on. And we're especially moving on because that's one of the few ghost houses that doesn't have a secret exit. So we're done with that one. And now we got Chocolate Island 2. This is one of the weirder levels in Super Mario World. And you'll see why immediately when I hit this hint blocks. Hint blocks. Here, the coins you collect or the time remaining can change your progress. Can you find the special goal? Yes, so depending on how you play the level, like if you just decide to explore it, then you'll get a different exit, but if you just decide to speedrun through it, which is what I'm going to do first, then you will get different exits. The one I'm going for right now is the secret exit. I think there's like 4 different exits in this level. Wow, that was awesome. No big deal, no big deal. I think we still have our stock. Yeah, we're good. We don't have to worry about it. I am going to grab Yoshi, though, because, like I said, he's my friend. I might not be on par for the secret exit with that setback, but we'll see. Hey, I have exactly 80,000 points. Cool. But what I was going to say is, I think there's like 4 different exits for this level, and only one of them is the secret level, which means, completion-wise, only one of the other 3 actual exits count towards the regular exit. So, if you want to get 96 secrets, which is the total amount of exits there are in Super Mario World, then you only need to complete one of them. That was the secret exit right there, and if you get all the Switch Palaces done, it makes that part a lot easier. And that opens up a pipe, and that brings us back into Spoiler Land. But more importantly, it brings us to Chocolate Secret. Oh, I almost just rocketed. Whoa, okay. This level is starting out very dangerous. I don't like this. I especially don't like this, because here we have these Chargin' Chucks. And look at that! These football players are actually using footballs now. Who would have thought? These footballs are pretty much random in how they bounce. So... oh, that sucks. Well, unfortunately, Yoshi, I'm not motivated enough to try to go get you again, so... If you take that green pipe, it brings you into a little shortcut, where you meet with an amazing flying hammer brother, and you have to jump across a couple platforms. It's not really that good of a shortcut, though, as you just saw, and it doesn't have, like, a 1-up or anything, so it's not worth it, in my opinion. You can get a 1-up there by throwing that first Buzzy Beetle, and then you can bounce off this one. Whee! Alright, now we just have one more part. And this one could be annoying depending on what happens. These yellow platforms will sink as soon as you step on them, so you need to jump off them immediately. And pretty soon we're going to be getting into a whole collection of them. Like this. For here, I'd recommend jumping onto the second platform to make them sink slower. And now we have to deal with a bunch of charging chunks. Awesome. And it probably would have been better for me to use my stock so that I didn't waste that fire flower. But we're just going to move on from it. Whew, kind of close there. Thankfully, we're done. 26, alright. Doing good, doing good. And let's see where that secret takes us. All the way to castle number 6. In other words, we're done here. Let's go back and get the normal exit for Chocolate Secret 2. Normally I would cut here, but since this is a level that changes depending on how you play it, I think it would be interesting to see, like, what different layout we get now that I'm collecting a bunch of coins and actually going out of my way to get these collectibles. I'd also like to get Yoshi back. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, okay. Well, hold on. I can't actually do this with Yoshi. That sucks. Also, I've never actually seen this area before, so this is 100% new to me as well. This is actually really cool. Okay, well, we had to ditch Yoshi, unfortunately, but at least we got to see something new. This next part has a bunch of dino rhinos. Let's see if we get one more Yoshi coin. Hello? One more Yoshi coin. Awesome. I think this will turn into a 1-up if we bring it to the end. Oh, even better! We got a cape from it. Awesome. Alright, so that level is officially done. Even though we didn't get all the exits for it, it's over. And we got a bonus game. I got really excited for a second. I was like, yeah, we got it! No. Oh well. Alright, Chocolate Island 3. This is one of my favorite levels, specifically because it has a really funny glitch in it. But I'm not going to show it off until I do one more video after we're all the way done with completing the game. So, I'll just have to remind myself of that when we defeat Bowser. This level is also kind of funny because it's got a really silly, normal exit. And I want to be sure to show that off. But first, we're going to have to complete it. That is the obvious first step. Another cape. I'll get this dragon coin, why not? I mean, I'm already not going to get the 1-up from it, but it's fine. Let's see what's up here. Oh yeah! I like this little bonus room. Whee! Get all these coins. Is there anything down here? What if it was just death? Like, you shouldn't have done that. Nah, we're good. As a matter of fact, that was really good because we skipped a whole bunch of the level that way. Now we gotta deal with fuzzies. Great. And I'm actually not 100% sure how I want to go about this. Oh! Whoa! Well, that was how I went about it. That was very dangerous, but, you know, we did it. Jeez. Alright, here's the normal exit. And no 30 points. Sad. And check this out. Huh. That's a little weird. Yeah, it just sends you around. Ha! Joke's on you. Although I am gonna go back so I can get that in my stock. Oh! Too many close calls in this area, jeez. Alright, so you might have noticed there's a big lineup of signs right here. I think it's pretty obvious what we have to do. And that should give us enough. Yep, there we go. And for your troubles, you also get 3 1-ups, of course. And we cut through the loop and make a straightaway. I think before we stop, we're going to do one more level. Chocolate Fortress. And if I remember, it is indeed chocolate. Yep. This is indeed a chocolate fortress. They did not lie. In fact, it is so chocolate that the lava here is replaced with hot coffee. Or tar, if you want to be boring. So we gotta dodge some fireballs, some, pencils. Yeah, I don't really know how to describe those other than they're pencils. I don't remember the fireballs in this level, honestly. That makes this a lot more stressful. What's with this one lone one? That seems kind of weird. I don't think that ceiling actually goes anywhere, but let me find out and inevitably get my butt kicked for trying. Yeah, it's pretty much what I expected to happen. Oh well. So we got some thwomps and thwimps. Oh wow, that was really close. Slip through that gap. Got another cape for our stock. Oh. Wow, that was just me being paranoid and paying the price for it. Well, there's no need to be paranoid anymore because all those switches that we pressed are going to be very helpful here. And I think there's one more. Wow. Too easy. And this is a tower level, which means it's Reznor. Everyone's favorite quadruple dinosaur. Uh-oh. I am running out of time, and I am running out of space. Move faster. Move faster! Oh my gosh. Okie dokie. Oh, okay. Alright, we're good. Awesome. Mario course clear.
nice rap, baby.
Okay, and that is it for the first, I guess, like 2/3 of Chocolate Island. And this is where we're going to call it. Next time on Let's Play Super Mario World, we're going to do a few more levels, and then make our way to Castle number 6. And after that, who knows, we might do a little bit more. Maybe we'll even get to see what the final area looks like. You know, for the first time. Because we totally haven't seen it before. Okay, see ya.
Mo うダメっす。